Hey everyone, today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Classified series, can't talk at all. Number 101, the Cobra HISS Gunner. It's been a little bit since I put a video out. I know that I've been busy. Some stuff's been going on in my life. I just haven't been around to do as much as I wanted. But we're back, so now we're looking at the final figure from the haslab HISS tank, and they'll be moving on to a whole bunch of other stuff, so I just want to get this out of the way. I probably could have filmed some other stuff and uploaded that first, but I wanted to finish this up first. And to start off here, looking at the box art, Cobra HISS Gunner looks very cool. This is yet again another figure that is exclusive to the classified line, because the original Cobra HISS driver, which is one figure, just a man, and that was it. There was never this version or the tactician, so this is the first time we're seeing a female member of the Cobra team like this in this specific design. On the side here, Cobra high-speed sentry gunner, a bunch of things here on the side, 101 G.I. Joe on the back here, a bunch of detail for all the accessories and everything like that in the cool red and black blueprint look. Stripe continuing around the side here, 788 Cobra HISS on the front here, very nice art on the top, G.I. Joe Classified series on the bottom, Semper Fidelis Serpens. So yeah, let's get it open. So here is the Cobra HISS Gunner out of the packaging, and I really like this one. This one might be my favorite of the three that came with the HISS tank. I really like the design, the look for this figure. It's using some parts from more modern figures, I think, but actually it might be all new. I'm not sure, but I really like the design of it. I like the blue torso here. I like the very high black like boots we have here, the gauntlets. I have equipped right now the punching hands because this was just equipped when I was messing with this when I was last. Holster for the pistol, which is very nice. The belt, the silver. Everything here looks really good. Again, it's basically just a female version of the Cobra HISS driver. So if you wanted to, you could just swap them. I know this one is technically called the Gunner, but you can just have it be whatever you want. And I really like this. I really like the look of this figure. Just tighten up the legs around there for a second. I like the way this thing looks at all. Really big. And I think the hands here work the best compared to the other ones, because the other ones have they go over a little bit. This one just fits really nicely, blends in super well, so it fits really nicely. I love the look of the HISS driver, the HISS gunner, and the HISS tactician now. I think they just look really good, so having another one of these in my hands is really nice. Speaking of hands, as you can see, we have these two individual punching hands, but we also have a set of uppy down grabby hands, which are very nice. Like I said, they both go up and down like this. There's no side to side swivel, it's all up and down, which is cool. I like these. These are good to have because this character comes with a lot of accessories. This one comes with, I think, the most out of all of them. But before we get to that, I want to look at the articulation, which is standard. I mean, if you have a G.I. Joe figure, you know how this works. If you have a modern female, you know how this works. Head is on a ball, look up, look down, ball joint at the upper torso, ball joint at the lower torso, butterfly joints at the arms, which are pretty good. They're not bad. They're not as good as the other ones. Full swivel here at the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed pinless arms, which are very nice. Very nice. You get like a full lay down there, which is really good. Looks really nice. Drop down hips, because of course, swivel here at the upper thigh, double jointed pinless knees, which are very nice. Cannot kick her own butt. Gets pretty close though. Swivel here at the calf here. Foot goes down, can go up, and there's a pivot here. So that is just what you expect for a G.I. Joe figure in terms of articulation. But I want to look at the accessories real quick, so let's look at those. We have what is some sort of dwarven war axe hammer thing going on here. Very deadly blunt end here with spikes. A pick here on the side here. The grip looks really cool. I like that this figure comes with a whole bunch of blunt weapons, because that's intimidating. I mean, if somebody runs at me with a shotgun, I'm going to be scared. But if somebody in a battlefield runs at me with a battle axe, I'm going to think that person's a complete friggin' nutcase. And I do not want to mess with them, probably more than the person with the shotgun. Looks good, though. I do like that. As well as a shovel, which is interesting. I do have to say interesting. Probably for, I don't know, digging out of ditches, digging graves to throw dead Joes in. It's a cool looking shovel though. There's a serrated edge here, so you can, chop or cut or something here. Pointed edge, there's a little bit of a hook right there. There's an M in the shovel, which might be for Mars, or maybe it's just to be scary. It's just a shovel. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a shovel. I don't have much to say about this. Otherwise, then it's cool to have a shovel in classified. I like getting unique weapons and tools and things like that. I think that adds to the line a bit. We have the main weapon that all the classified figures for this set come with, which is this sci-fi like SMG type thing that I really, the more I look at it, the more I don't like it, and the more I mess with it, the more I don't like it, because none of the figures can hold it right. It just, the plastic warps, and it never looks quite right on any of them. So I'm probably just never going to have any of them hold this, which is fine, because one of them is going to be sitting in the cabin, and one of them is probably going to be sitting in the canopy, so it's fine. But yeah, same one that we saw with the driver and with the tactician. But now this is very cool. She has a drum mag shotgun, which is very, very nice. I gotta say, I love this. It's probably the best weapon that came with this whole set. I love this thing. The drum mag is, of course, removable, because they all are. But I love that. I love the detail of the gold and the red for the shells. I love that it has the pump action right there, the handle, the stock, everything. You know, like I guess that's like a rate of fire selector or safety. I like that a lot. There's a slide here on the top. Everything about this looks really, really cool. This is probably the best weapon that has come with this set. Maybe even the line, really, because this is really, really nice. I like this a lot. And I think there's another figure that's going to be getting it soon-ish. I could be wrong, but I love the way this looks. I gotta say, this looks awesome. I love this thing. So yeah, that is all the weapons and that come with the gunner. I forgot to say she comes with a pistol. You can see in the holster, but it's the same exact one that came with the driver and the gunner. So I really don't feel like I missed out much by me not mentioning the fact that there's a pistol. As for size comparison, though, here she is next to the Cobra HISS Tactician, which is one of my favorite figures. I would put the gunner in here, but the driver, but he's already in the HISS tank, and I don't know, I could take him out, but I don't want to. It's the exact same one as this one, so I mean, you know what you're getting. And I'm pretty sure I've already size comparison them in that first video, so if you want to go look, you can go look there. But yeah, there she is next to the Tactician. Now, here she is next to a figure with whom she shares some parts, the torso and the arms, namely. That is the Ferret Driver. And I gotta say, it's cool getting more female Cobra figures. I don't know if you saw the Fang recently that revealed, who has the female driver, and I think that looks very, very cool. So yeah, there she is next to the Ferret Driver. Here she is next to her Commander-in-Chief, Cobra Commander, not the one that came with the HISS tank, because I don't think I'm going to be opening that one up, because, again, I already have this one, and this one looks better. But if I run out of stuff to make, I guess I can always review that. That's always an option. But yeah, there she is next to Cobra Commander. And here she is next to what is probably my next Joe review. I don't know if it's my next review flat out, but it's not my next Joe review. It is the SMS Techno Viper, because I just got the SMS, and I want to make a video about it. But that guy looks really cool. I can't wait to talk about this guy more, because I think the Techno Vipers look very, very cool. So yes, there is the Cobra HISS Gunner. I like this guy a lot. I think she's really cool. Again, there's not much I can really say about this, because I mean, it's just a pretty standard figure. It looks cool, though. Design-wise, I love it. I love the red, I love the black, the silver, the hints of gray. Everything about this figure looks really, really good. I like this one a lot. Usually, this is at the point of the video where I say, if you want to pick it up, you can pick it up here or here. You can't. This was a haslab, so if you want it, I mean, you have to pay scalper prices or just reseller prices, which is what we paid for, because I missed it the first time around. But this guy does look really cool. I do love this figure. I love this whole HISS tank thing. If you liked this, I would appreciate it if you leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. Everything needs to get done for me to keep the videos that I have to make. I will be having more and more in the coming days here soon. Quite frankly, I've just been lazy. I just haven't done it. But I plan on doing it here soon. I just haven't got around to it. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get. I have a very big backlog of stuff that I need to upload. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you so very much. Like I said, everything is easy to get done. You can do it down below. And I'll see you next time. Yo, Joe.